Hello, my name is Patrick Caíña, and today I'm excited to walk you through the results and strategic decisions made during my time managing Buhi's social media marketing simulation. This presentation summarizes our goals, actions, and key outcomes, designed for you, the board of directors, to evaluate performance and consider future directions. Goals from the CMO. When I start, the Chief of Marketing Officer or CMO, gave me a very clear set of goals. Spend a full 5,000 weekly budget aggressively, no holding backs. Grow brand awareness, particularly through social media followers. Increase engagement with our online audience. Drive a 10% increase in annual sales. And ultimately, outperform our competitors. These goals serve as a foundation for all my strategic decisions moving forward. My marketing goals. Based on the CMO priorities, I developed more specific goals tailored to Buhi's strength. First, boost OG bag sales by 50% by the end of Q4 of 2025. Second, triple our social media interactions. Third, build long-term relationships with at least 5 influencers. And finally, launch 2 different lifestyle-focused campaigns every month. These goals aim to position Buhi not just as a product brand, but as a lifestyle companion for our audience. My marketing plan overview. My plan focuses on 3 main areas. First, lifestyle, emotional, and visual content, the kind that resonates with younger consumers. Second, I follow the recommended spend distribution, approximately 7% on promotion and 30% on content creation. And third, I prioritized Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, where our audience was most active. Each week, I use performance data to guide the next set of decisions, text, testing, refining, and scaling what work. Content strategy and results. The content that performed the best fell into a few key themes. Posts featuring pets and outdoor imagery saw very high engagement. Interactive content like "Where did you take your buhi?" challenge help to build community and drive shares. Influencer videos and testimonial also perform well, adding trust and authenticity. On the other hand, platforms like Pinterest and generic promotional posts underperform. That told me our audience wants emotional connection, not just product features. Content calendar. And to stay consistent and strategic, I follow a weekly content calendar. It includes Monday for lifestyle reels or TikTok, midweek for testimonial and educational carousels, weekends for influencer content and behind the scenes, but primarily and most important, organic posts every day in TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, our most big social media communities. This structure allows allows us to balance fun, educational, and promotional content while engaging followers regularly. Channels use. We use several channels, but like I said before, some clearly outperform others. Instagram was excellent for influencer content and story-based engagement. TikTok brought high impressions and shareable emotional content. Facebook helped with retargeting and direct audience responses. Twitter and Pinterest were used sparsely due to limited returns. Growth and revenue. The results speak for themselves. We reached more than $455,000 in total revenue, generate over 5,000 engagements and achieved 5.7 million impressions, thanks in large part to influencers' campaigns. TikTok sponsored posts brought in the highest ROI, confirming that younger audiences respond strongly to authentic, fast-paced visual content. Budget use and competitive positioning. We made sure to fully utilize the 5,000 weekly budget strategy way. The final allocation was approximately 30% for content creation and 70% for promotion. That 70% promotional budget include both paid advertisement and influencer partnership, which were essential to increase visibility and trust among our target audience. Now, regarding our performance in the simulation, we finished in the third place overall. However, we surfaced the second place team in several key categories, including engagement, clicks, shares, and total followers gained. This shows that our approach not only uses the budget efficiently, but also generates deeper and more meaningful interaction with the audience. In short, we built stronger brand momentum and long-term value. Final recommendations. Based on everything we learned here are my top recommendations. First, continue prioritizing visual storytelling. People connect with feelings, not features. Second, build long-term influencer relationships to establish trust and consistency. Third, invest more in emotional content that inspires and engages. And finally, launch UGC-based loyalty campaigns so our customers feel like part of the book history. Thank you for your time and for the opportunity to lead this exciting project.